final day for me in Mumbai for this trip, my participation at the World Congress on Disaster Management representing Kalu Institute and speaking about social responsibility and how we can involve others and how also the practitioners of disaster management, we also have this responsibility and social responsibility in our practice to really keep the eyes open, keep accountable, and daring to change and take on board what's happening. Talking about daring to change, accountability, and really asking oneself the right question, like what am I doing, why am I doing that, but also how I'm going to implement and when am I going to implement, are key words and questions that have been very alive for me during all this World Congress. It's very important to be there, to not only to get updated on trends, but also to exchange, to cross-learn, learn from others, share your experiences, brainstorm together. I met people from Bangladesh, from Brazil, from India, and we found that on similar issue, we had similar questions, even if the contexts are different, the organizations are different, our roles are different in the different disasters we face, whether they are the so-called natural disasters or conflicts. We face similar challenges and similar issues. Also, when it's really different, so inspiring and so mind-opening to listen about other ways of dealing with disaster, other ways of being accountable, other governance, other risk management. Because it may not be directly applicable to the context where we are working, but suddenly it can activate our creativity and we can always customize what works in other places. So there's one part of get updated on what's happening. For example, one of the things that I got updated to is on all this innovation, technology, how it's being gradually or even massively, I would say more than gradually, massively integrated in disaster management. So many things to learn. I mean, in technology, it's difficult sometimes to be updated. So really important to be there because it's amazing what technology and innovation can bring. Second aspect, so as I mentioned, is learning, cross-learning. And the third one, influencing. We have messages to pass as practitioners, as people, as experiencing. I mean, we have experienced specific context and we know that it's important for the disaster management to move in one or another direction. So we bring our influence when we speak, when we bring people on board. For example, I was talking to in a session about conflict, displacement, and rights, and we have created a group in the session, after the session, because we want to follow up on some of the commitments that we took as practitioners. My invitation is come to the next one. We don't yet know what's going to be or which dates, but it's definitely the kind of places where you want to be as practitioners of disaster risk reduction, disaster management, and humanitarian aid, development, international cooperation. That's the places where you can really make a difference and learn how to make a difference more effectively. So that was one Congress. There are others, maybe in your country and or in your region, the other side of the world. Check, have a look, and we'll at Kalu we will keep you posted on these big events. Whether Kalu goes, whether Kalu Institute is represented or not, we will keep you updated on the events that we know can be of relevance for you to attend, for you to speak. And yes, another way to make your difference as humanitarian and development workers. So nice to have represented you, all of you, and looking forward for next interaction with you on our forum, our modules, or maybe in the next Congress.